Well, definitely a hand that we're keeping. Snap this off. 2-drop, 2-drop, 5-drop, and choking restraints. Not bad. Ooh, I wonder if our opponent's really aggressive. It seems very possible. What do I want to lead with here? I kind of want them, if anything, to kill the Guardian of Pilgrims, but at the same time, kind of don't want to play the Guardian without any value. I guess it's fine. Just play this. If they want to use the explosive apparatus on it, that's perfectly acceptable. They get to crack the explosive apparatus and flip to Kessig Forge Master, but then I can choking restraints. I think that's probably what I respond with here. Oh, really? Huh. Well, let's just choking restraints it now, and then we'll attack. Our opponent's probably going to use the explosive to kill the Guardian. It'd be what makes sense. They might hold off. I could certainly see them just taking 2. But, I mean, if they have nothing else to play, yeah. You've got to maximize your mana usage. Alright, what do they got now? Gold Knight Castigator. That is a card. This could actually be really sweet. I wish I had Choking Restraint still, though, because Choking Restraint seeing that is real nasty. Just means that, like, they always have to take double damage for the rest of the game. Yeah. That being said, Sigardian Priest kind of does that, which is nice. Let's play Lieutenant into Priest, then play the Faith Bearer. Really wish I had a way to, like, curve out more humans first, but whatever. It's fine. Let's make a big Thalia as Lieutenant instead. Hope that our opponent doesn't have anything too good to follow this up with, and I can just start tapping down this Gold Knight. Because I'm going to be at 12. If they have another big creature, especially something with haste, like, if they have, say, Incorrigible Youths or something, and I'm kind of screwed. Real bad position for me to be in. Yep, like that. That's real bad. That's probably worse. They should kill Sigardian Priest. Yikes. I guess Faithbearer Paladin works pretty well. Oh, wow. Alright. Faithbearer Paladin works pretty well as a counter to Gold Knight Castigator, because it does actually double the damage that the Faithbearer does, so I get double lifelink. So I go to 4 off the Gold Knight. Do I play the Faithbearer and do that? I think that I do. I think I want to get it down right away. And hope that my opponent doesn't have a whole lot else. Because this could get real dicey. I could have held back and not attacked Guardian Priest, but I don't know. It makes sense. No Uncaged Fury, which is good. I'm just attacking. Alright, well. Obviously leave the Guardian Priest up. Oh, wow. Alright. This is nice. I do need some non-lands, but our opponent's suddenly in a lot of trouble. They should have killed this Sigardian Priest instead of the Thalia. They have just all cards in it, all lands in hand? I guess not now. Dusk Feaster. That is a thing. Let's inspect and draw a card. Probably just tap Dusk Feaster and keep getting in. Oh my god. Definitely do that. What a draw. I mean, we need 6 life. They can hit us back for 8. That's okay. Put them down to 6. So they need a removal or another blocker, or they're just straight dead. Faithbearer Paladin really turned this game around. I think we would have lost if they had just... Uh-oh. Really? Attacking with both. Huh. I think that means they're dead, but I don't know. Especially since if I didn't die in combat, that's a good sign. Alright. There you go. I really think the huge mistake there was not killing a Sigardian Priest. If they'd killed that, I'm pretty sure we were dead. That seemed really silly not to do. I mean, yeah, this is going to deal a bunch of damage, but they were just ahead on the race. You just try and finish off the game as quickly as possible when you have Gold Knight Castigator. That's kind of the point of that card. If you're not going to do that, then you probably shouldn't be playing it. You need to just be as aggressive as possible once you slam it. You gotta really want to attack all the time. It's weird to see a Dusk Feaster and a Gold Knight Castigator in the same deck, actually. That's really strange. Because Gold Knight Castigator is the definition of aggro, and Dusk Feaster is not really. I think I leave this the same. I didn't see anything huge for changes. They have a bunch of flyers, but that doesn't really matter. Like, my flyers aren't going to be better than their flyers, so I've just kind of got to undercurve them. That seems fine. Let's just jam. Deck's perfect. Can't possibly do any better. Well, that is really awkward. If one of these was a plains, this hand is amazing. With 0 plains, this hand is tough. I could try and keep... let's see what the actual odds are. Like, I'm just kind of curious. I'm just going to do a quick calculation here and see what it says. So, if we've got 33 cards, we have 11 cards that we can draw, and we really want it by, like, turn 2. So we get 2 draws, because we're on the draw. So we draw for our first turn, we draw for a second turn. We're going to want a plains by turn 2, I think. Although, technically by turn 3, I guess we're okay. It's 56% on turn 2. So the odds are 56.25% that we draw one of our 11 plains by then. By turn 3, we're at 71.77%. I mean, I can't play True Fate Sensor. It's just such a slow start then. I think it's okay. I'm going to be really risky here. We have 11 sources. We're okay. We'll manage. See? Perfect. There you go. Can't run badly all the time. We've had some trouble the last couple weeks on stream and stuff, but these draws today have been great. I definitely can't complain right now, because that was a pretty sick top deck. And let's just grab the Priest. Pass turn. I could have played the True Fate Sensor, but I think it makes way more sense to get Priest down. Next turn I can play Sensor and tap. I wouldn't be able to, like, attach Sensor to something else and do something. Vessel of Malignity. That is not a card that you see a whole lot of. Interesting, I suppose. Let's go True Faith Sensor, and then I guess hold up for Sigardian Priest. Or I could just play the Steadfast Cathar. Steadfast Cathar does also get through. I've got to remember to hold some cards in hand for the Vessel. So I guess I Steadfast, and then we just tap the Olivia's Dragoon. Our opponent's missing lands, which is pretty good for us. And we'll just pass. Don't think I've seen this card played in, like... Oh, have I seen it played, honestly, even, like, 2 weeks after Shadows came out? Don't think so. Wow, alright. I guess if you don't have anything else to do, then using Vessel of Malignity makes sense. Luckily, I have 2 lands to just get rid of. No big deal. Like, that just kind of did nothing. The land matters a little bit for Courageous Outrider, but I've got time. Alright, let's just play the Outrider. We can equip Sensor later. Let's go... Ooh, Sigardian Priest. Yeah, I'll take it. Deal. And smash. Next turn we can play Priest and Censor. I don't think that I need to tap anything, because we can attack with Steadfast Cathar and Courageous Outrider. Opponent can use the Explosive Apparatus to kill the Priest, but we just have another one in hand. No big deal. No biggie. My feel like our opponent's just kind of realizing that they just don't have a chance right now. They're a little bit stuck on lands. It feels like they don't have a lot of good cards in hand for what we're trying to do. Yeah, this just seems like a really poor position for them to be in. I'd love to draw another land here, actually. Because then I can, then I can censor priest and use this priest. That seems like real gas. I suppose I could also... I don't really need to pump the Courageous Outrider. Yeah, that's fine. Like, put True Faith Sensor on it. I don't really need to do that. I can just play another priest. And I think we attack with both these. I'm not going to tap down on the attack here. I'd rather tap down when they're on their turn. Because it's possible, too. I mean, I have been in games like this where I thought I was a million miles ahead, and they have Fury Blade Vampire, and then it's just like, discard, Rush Adrenaline, Uncaged Fury, like, 14 you, and I just die. Which is really embarrassing and horrible. But, you know, what do you do? Borrowed Malevolence. Alright. It's annoying, but not a huge deal. We can certainly manage. Opponent's down to 3 cards. We're 7 life up on them, and we have 2 Sigardian Priests. They can kill 1 with an explosive, but they're just way behind this game. True Faith Sensor is gonna make short work of our opponent as well. All of our creatures are going to be huge in comparison to what they have. Being super choked up on mana is not helping them. And what do we get? I'm imagining that Explosive Apparatus has to be cracked here. Fury Blade Vampire just looks really awkward into Sigardian Priest. I think that I just let them attack. Yeah. Like, I can tap anything better after combat. Because if they really felt like attacking, I would be okay with that. Get a land. We can crack this clue. I don't mind seeing another card here. Because I can still play True Faith Sensor and still use Double Priest. I think that we want to use Sensor here. Put on the Thraben Inspector and start smashing in. Opponent can respond with Explosive, but if they really want to use it here and not on a Priest, man, that's... Like, I'm actually really happy that I'm enticing them to do this. They're gonna, like, if they really do that, okay. Like, that makes so little sense. When I have double Priest in play, you're gonna actually kill a Thraben Inspector just because I put True Faith Sensor on it? Yeah, that would be dicey. No question, that seems like a really bad line of play. Okay, crack off as a Guardian Priest. Now that makes way more sense. Do I just use this Priest to tap? And like, or do I play the Olivia's Dragoon? I guess that's the real question now, isn't it? What do I want to do? Do I just want to add to the board, or do I just want to tap something? Probably want to add to the board. Let's play another Dragoon here. I can discard any land that I draw then and get a flyer, which is certainly not inconsequential. I don't really care about tapping their creatures on the defense right now. They're so far behind that, like, I can tap it in an aggressive way. Tap it on my turn before attacks. Not losing out on too much. They're not really attacking. I can't see the way that they attack now. Alright. Incendiary Flow, sure. We're still doing just fine. Because, especially with the True Faith Sensor, if we put that on the Courageous Outrider, there's nothing they can really have currently to stop it. And fly over the Dragoon. Oh wow, Survive the Night is a really good draw. Because we're going to force our opponent to start making some tough, like, double blocks and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they double block Thraben Inspector here, just as an example. That does put them to 2, so it's kind of dicey, because they could lose the Dragoon. Like, they just lose the Dragoon very quickly. But they have to block. If they just block this way, I pump one of these and I just win. Alright. Well, let's do that. And dead. That was a game. And this deck has done really well. We've drawn so hot, though. I mean, that wasn't an easy keep. I think that it was still correct to keep it because we had a really good chance of drawing the planes, but drawing planes turn 1 was pretty low odds. Like, we were looking at probably like 30%. Well, more than 30%. It would have been, I guess it would have been exactly 33.3333 because it's 11 out of 33 cards we had to draw. But yeah, we placed real well there. That just worked out absolutely perfectly. Could not have asked for something better. So we've drawn really, really hot. The deck seems good, but it's also really overperforming because of those draws. Looked really nice. I will go on to the next round. We'll be waiting for a little while. We'll do the finals. Nice. See you guys in a minute. We are wrecking them now. If we get one land, we just get like collective effort and put a +1/+1 counter. Well, actually, we don't even need to do that because I don't need to tap for 2 things. Huh. Oh, that's a card.